my name is Djordje Kovacevic. I'm from Serbia and I'm architect. I studied in Belgrade in University of Architecture and I graduated in 2009 in Master of Architecture and started immediately working in a small architectural bureau in my hometown, which is 60 kilometers away from Belgrade. Spent some time working there before economical situation got into that stage that I had to leave, and in that time I got nice offer from China, which I took, and that was in 2011. So 4 years after that I spent working in China, doing architectural design and mostly this thing that I'm more interested in about architecture. Company is HSA Architects, HSA Architects, and they're from Shenzhen, but I was stationed in Guangzhou. They have many branches. They're one of the biggest government architectural companies there. That's how they work. And it was a great experience for me, opened many views about working in this field, because Europe have a different approach towards architecture than Far East and Middle East. Middle East more having the similar things like maybe US, but Far East, they have different way of thinking about life and philosophy, which of course affects the way how they do design in architecture. For example, in China, and I believe in the rest of Far East, they rely a lot on Feng Shui, which is mostly how they face their apartments towards the sun and towards the side of the world, regardless of religion, maybe the opposite how it is maybe here. So for them it's important, especially we were working in a southern region of China where they don't have insulation in the walls. So during the winter it gets really cold. It's short period, maybe a month or two, but still it gets really cold. So they're trying to be more efficient, facing their apartments at least 2 hours on the shortest day of the year to have the most insulation. So they're trying to maximize the windows being open towards the sun side. That's in modern time, they like to call it Feng Shui, but I believe in its true side, Feng Shui is something else. But that's what they call today as that. China is a big country with a quite big economy, and they build a lot. They build many different types of architecture, I mean, and everything is really big, so there is no small projects in China. So if it's shopping mall or if it's mixed use, which are mostly hotel, residential, offices and shopping mall, they like to mix these four in every project. So you always get like a lower ground is like first 3 floors are shopping mall, then gets like a residential, up there become offices, which mostly gets as a hotel on the top. So those are mostly these 4 types of architecture. It's nice when you get some public building to design as a museum or types of the buildings of similar content, because they invest a lot. So you can go mad when you do design, and as it's easy to see on internet, when you Google about architecture from China, they really go crazy about many shapes and stuff. Even some there news were criticizing how they should calm me down more towards the traditional side, that they went crazy towards the future and modern technology, which to some extent I would agree. They should balance these two, because they're trying now losing the identity of what their architecture. The UAE and China are booming countries in terms of developing their cities, urban landscape, and in general, their cities are growing. I mean, they used to grow in past decade also, but you still feel that. And when you come, construction sites are everywhere, as well as in China, as well as here. So I believe that they have something there that they can agree on, especially about big projects, massive landscape areas, architecture of 40 plus, 100 plus actually floors. So yeah, they'll find quite common language there.